So I hand over my driver's license to the lady sitting behind the table, and I feel like I'm handing over my life because I'm registering for an auction to buy a house. Now, the thing is, if I get the auction and I win the house, I'm going to be stuck and locked up in one place for a very long time. As I stand there watching this lady write down my details from my driver's license, I think to myself, shit, what the hell am I doing? And the truth is, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm trying to buy a house during a hot property market where house prices have increased by 30% in 12 months. I'm trying to buy a house when I haven't even gotten a loan approved from the bank. So even if I win, I have no idea whether I'll get the money. And I'm trying to buy a house when my only experience in property is through Monopoly. And so I'm standing there and I want to tell her, I'm out, cut me out. But she smiles. She hands me back my driver's license and she gives me a paddle and says, good luck. I look down at my paddle and I see the number 8. In my culture, the number 8 means fortune. It means wealth. And I think it's a sign because maybe, just maybe, this is all going to work out. And so I take my paddle and I start inspecting the house one more time. I look at this 3-bedroom house with beautiful windows, natural light, and a modern chic bedroom and bathroom. And I start reminding myself the 3 reasons why I'm even doing this auction in the first place. The first reason, I have severe FOMO, fear of missing out. Because I am 40 years old, I am single, and I'm still living with my mum. That means I'm not getting laid. And somewhere in the back of my mind, I think, maybe if I buy a house, maybe I'll get lucky. And if I don't get into the housing market now, maybe I won't get a chance in future. The second reason, my mum, she's 72 years old. And even though her legs can walk up and down the stairs in my current home, in a couple of years' time, she's going to struggle on those stairs. So having a 1-story place is probably a good backup plan. But the final reason, the real reason, but also the stupidest reason, is that I'm sick of looking for a house. Because every single week for the last 4 weeks, I have gone house hunting with my mum, from house to house to house. And every time I find a house that I really, really like, she finds a way to tell me that she dislikes it. And usually I wouldn't mind if the reasons were sensible and reasonable. Like, oh, this neighborhood is terrible. Or, there's this massive crack on the side of the wall. But my mum, she's giving me these reasons like, oh, there's this tree growing out in front of the front door. That's bad feng shui, because it means that the luck can't come into our home. Or when she tells me, oh, there's this stove in the middle of the house, which means that we're always going to be burning from inside. And the final reason, 4 Tutterdale Street. She tells me it's got the number 4 in the address, which means if we move there, we're all going to die. But every single week, I get up early in the morning. We go from morning to night. And all I want is to return to my normal Saturday mornings of sleeping in and watching YouTube videos. The auctioneer, he calls us in and he tells us that auctions.
Where is my HR crap?
Look around, I see all the other bidders and I see a plan, a strategy for bidding at this auction. I'm not going to bid at the beginning. I'm going to wait till the very end and I'm going to come in with this big ass bid that's going to blow everybody out of the water. I am going to be the crazy rich Asian, but I'm just crazy and I'm just
They
Asian.
fucked up. Clearly, they fucked. Now at least I can.
And obviously, as I'm bidding, there's somebody on Zoom who's trying to bid as well. Anyway, so I'm standing there. Bidders are going 800,000, 810, 820, 830. I'm thinking, that's okay, I can manage this. We get to 900,000, 910, 920, and I think it's my time to shine. This is when I put in that big ass bid. $1 million. The lady next to me raises her paddle. Bidder number 7. She says $1 million and she takes away my big ass bid. But before I can even respond, somebody across from me says 1,010,000, 1,020,000, 1,030,000, 1,040,000. And before I know it, the auctioneer says, going once, going twice, sold to the lady bidder number 7 for $1,070,000. I stand there and I think, oh my God, I didn't even bid once. So I'm not even crazy, I'm not rich, I'm just Asian. And my mum and I, we walk back towards my car. And I'm dejected, I'm upset. But my mum says to me, I guess this means we're still house hunting. And she gives me this big smile. For the next 4 weeks, I get up early in the morning at 9 a.m. and we go from house to house to house. And my mum and I talk about houses from morning to night. And she looks forward to it every single week. And even though those 4 weeks pass and I never find a house, spending time with my mum probably meant that I found a different type of fortune.